ma body isa ma bone dodo we say for o si yeko Saudi de owo mu anu upe nkomo saa o ma mi yini nche ko say yeko dada kamu pick ne mic no nka obo say classical information is classified info ni na na da bon ti afi si UTV for my me bon we say for ye de fan chat no brem ye da mo asese fidie ne da so other United Television UTV kai say DSTV channel 360 ye free to air UTV no so digital so eno so ne obenya yen wo sum ti bebia UTV ho ya da mo asese da mo ye number 1 a Ghana die ya e prekese jamedu amanfo aye world no mo ho samra ne but mo Ghana fo no mo na mo say UTV a na eko ntie da mo asentie nso ye say ye besom mo osumpa ahofama ahokeka any gie ni opepa any information ye accurate any timely factual eno a enye de bema mo ye baba bebobo ensema hodo a ene enkrata no ede baaye nanso ansana no me baaye ompeso mo bo meso mo so me ahwe se mi si o ma amfa amante menya no makase sister ya wakwa babie mu magbaron me ne wonati fie ha watena fie ada didi ame me ba 5 no over time be amfi na the dedication ne ba se wa the dedication be ba late bia say ya na ma yo hu fi na obi Happy belated birthday to Cynthia Ban of Premium Concept Printing Press at Accra, Newtown. Hey, Sister Cynthia Ban, and you special Mama Baron Pa. If you say, would there any number be or the mammy wahano or Chirobani with Sister Cynthia Ban? Jiwaniwati, and then you who need the birthday no. But who now wants a mark and the crap cranny saying the fact is say why dedication a mammy and say. To cake, mommy. You don't know you cake. Why? Magbaron will UTV here, yeah. And a glorious birthday to Lady Pastor Naomi Adekye, Registrar, Kaswa Circuit Court, and First Lady of Word Palace International. So for my May First Lady, Nyamin Shrao, and wahun fama no some pa, or the some First World Palace International. Was so Ura Apostle Chief Adekye, or General Overseer WPI. Ene womano ene wadofo nyina a Peace FM online editor Reverend Kojo Asante enso eka ho bi ena omo show happy birthday on se nyame enhira papa mama nhwe se mewia na ne chese baby aye kama na mukai se me Friday we eno aboafo no mo boa me mama hye me Friday we no baako ne Azel Vogue danso ma sorry dan ho no Azel Vogue CEO maame efrimu ne papa rather ne maame de nyame mfa nko achichichichi ne papa na efrimu ne papa efrimu enti Evelyn anase na na Madela na na me ma o hyeden pa na nyame yaduma over the weekend ewo St. Kizito Catholic Church ewo Nima na omobeja ne papa kwan eyura Noble Prince Joseph Ezwa Yeboa Yeboa mentumi anka no nzema ade anu ti na nafa cheme Noble Prince Joseph Ezwa Yeboa ofrimu 31st August nti memende 30th October na wombeye wufosum ni bibia ewo St. Kizito Catholic Church ewo Nima timpamocho ya munkonko jaminu aba nana Amadela CEO Emma Azel Vogue Emma me na osanso ye adwuma ewo self line ti mo amunim no no mo amu isu self line na munim raba fefe no a oye mo client service and relationship manager no a friend no Evelyn ma ne papa idea asem krani onu amu ne so tiatie mu nam se nana kafra papa mfimu ya hawo o se nka metwen no madim papa ne birthday kese pa man fi se ne papa edi ne de fefefe ama no na ne papa afimu no nti kafra wati minu aba yo sabre die kwan ni mu atene enti enie nia yebeye enie nia yebeye ne se yebeye abedwafo no akire na ya hyase abonkomo mini kan kase rep of NPP unyanru ha enye yembo apayo onu no unyanru ha hoping that yegusu ye obeba ba be kan sa bingo enie wa join ye na yato ankomo ne so se wa me kan sa nso a na nye ebu apayo enye ye mfom so kra na mode akyeye na de ewo ho eno no sisi ayi de owura ene ewura baba akọ na atena ase na enipa a watena ase de wote be me pa me sabe nkum so no where is the name? Why am I struggling to get the name la? Yes. Alhaji Naziru Muhammad, National Communications Officer, NDC Zongo Caucus, Watinase, and to represent NDC. And Nana Ya Jantua, sister, General Secretary, first female General Secretary, Emma CPP. Oh boy, Juma. This year, no, any chairperson, ama, as a CPP, she will be abem. Akase, you be who say, Omudensis, and no abba. But sa almost 0.00% na omunya we elections ni money die. I feel your mummy who say what men can do, women can do better. Until omunya 0.00 bia na ye hu sa mpamano my idea. But on communication front no, e see an name say kuya lanti. CPP we are watching. Na obey your bar or fan ho so set na wasan so atiegmu Eric ma me na Eric ama ase obo ni Eric afu ni Eric so a no osin asini yem to ndi onu oni madamfo oni nua oni mba osin be ye me party adwuma nti no waye na adwuma no woko ma fe ni pa nana akwa aba
nya eti say na mu dia medin ni ba akwa
achempim no prince atwa achempim no nana prince no pedwan so an say no ne yedi ni mu free tete
achempim ni shemani ye medin
ena ye middle name no prince ya boni nyina nana ya achempim dwanto a say dwanto no so bia be hu say askwaniga CPP ora dwanto aba opening kwame dwanto anu aba hwan na emu obia be ne na say askwana o guy no na guy askwana she say ahwe nkom na hwe wonsa nkapo ni nkapa
mo kakra
for life we so fe Alhaji uko he
bisa no mami
because Monday Chema Bernard Mona say me ko ya uko what the water time me say na me kura na zero maintain nka nti uko he
o na me bisa o say also coin
maybe so me go me no medical you bisa o ti ka o de kire me
o de me say me wo ho na o ni me fie ha asem
minim dia Adekye
papa ba ku bi wo fie a ono pa ana be ba on pa ba
oh yeah sure
so wa wodim
ono na se papa no de ono onye hwe
be nim e bia wa ba ikura na ehu aka na kakra wa mama ba no ehu na aka no because of say obebisa
wa jasebu David men kasa you pacho
how was your holidays?
Oh, nyame adom.
Good.
Ye won kwa ye wa.
Yanzo ye wo ho. It's been
Wa she brofo na se won.
O men ka brofo ne. Me dey ka brofo.
Na it's been no o tie ya Arizona.
O dey be say no ye dey balance here ho.
Eta da un here grande gaga.
So, very interested there. I'm say wa wonim ye party hun sensem ne senior Nyomano AC Kono. And most of the time, you know, now you're on the field. It's former president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a pro bono all Kono.
Okay.
And Brebebri, you know, but we say medical call acquaintance and so waba abedu ni ya keka untina yenya kwa emba. But I'm say akano Greater Accra or ye no nso bia na me no beda ho ama ye nyina no emra no ya tumi aye juma senior esepata so onji munhu ye wo ha na enye se yeja UTV de entimi enda ni yechi ema UTV da
yo ye da se
na ye juma no na adoso na ye ntumi emedu ha ba ya ba ide ya ba no
mo wa ya de
ma me se me ma me so
na ma me nyo ne ne tie na last week I say me hu mu mo ameshia
on the one baby
sa any one there was a day be me hu ne no now or hana
so you in record when I the first female general secretary since the inception of CPP and I record case you and I did the agrosa
Let's say out we odi agro no.
Oh, David, say record where so.
Nema oyi agro no odi no.
They you me pa say the fact say was set record say the first female general secretary Emma CPP ya party keto ye nyina ye beto CPP all the political parties
amugu no yi matwetwetwe mu members no
well say obi if you say ye gu party bia not as any panel person or democrat na it's very good to say obey democrat na
other CPP omunye democrat
oh they be me party say me katias because the entire American side say it is our collective responsibility and every say all the office say ebi mu egu CPP but it's our collective responsibility as Democrats.
Members
yeah, but the members have choice. The constitution grant them the freedom of association. So in America, now obi so say abi me fifi akofi ha na eno enye
problem
except fata and I work and say won say the regime ya ankasa yenua ya maame eka ho no ye bibi so nko no we hope and pray that omema CPP afa into my 5 fra na
no oma ba be ye third force tumutu you know egu nchen more Republicans ne Democrats for no say Labour ne for no Liberal for
I don't know say why a critical analysis of the trend of events we want to say even the only party Emma the party in government competition Emma who say democracy is something we are practicing, you know. Even that party is threatened by the actions and inactions of institutions. I was say democracy even that party is threatened. And then if we don't take time, one party state. I'm telling you.
Nana, do you honestly think that one party state? The atmosphere and the environment and
it won't work.
And massa.
It won't work.
One party state. We need to support the CPP.
No, but the point is
I am supporting on bet to
yeah. What I say within all these things start happening within a context because at a point in time, you know, na MPP was almost opposition for almost 36 years. When the context changed, you know, in 2001, they came to power. At the time they came to power, really everybody thought they said NDC because of all this backlog with the revolution things. In 2008, 2009, NDC came to power. So I do not think say in this country any party can get up and say ononkwa take over.
No.
Because you see elections at the NDC form they are talking too much. They should concentrate on the architecture of the polling station.
Architecture
send you almost share one polling station, one polling agents. What I say obi bebo okro no anu agya dan ato. Say yes staff ballot boxes. Nese your friend is saying wo agents no mo wo ho no omo ntimi entie mu a ba o means ye be wiaw say ayi ya wuja open to wa kronfo be wurem kronfo be ye attempt to enter your room anyway but the kind of security near ma wo de beto ho and e be prevent kronfo no say ohun we kro be ka say we too much work for me but say wuja wo de fast so obi tutu be boy real mo police station ho na say mo hwe ni ye
I see.
Because polling agents, me say me call around, you know. Polling agents need be all crowd. One more polling agents, and then make omo the reason why they are there.
Na mun CPP for crowd be higher na mun be.
But here this time ye nya be kakra. But the omo no omo say you know. What am I say? Yeah, polling obi o crowd busa me say raba na wo half of mine there na wo. Oti baby no oye WhatsApp. Oti the meje. Oti baby na ni phone wo press ni phone. It me feel say mra so say NDC for share the architecture of their polling the polling stations, omo polling agents. Womo ye well educated. Nye because he be obi nua na so obi sister na say obi ni obi nti because he be to allowance kakra bi no akofa na ba. There should be people who understand what it is. Say no instead they say omo ye you know omo nye training. By now no they should decide nipa omo de omo beko. No omo nye training ma onye so copy ki obi akeke obi ho ni ma de kronti owo. Otimase MPP for so omo mani abre. O de bia me ka say MPP for omo ni power pe o. Omo ni bre power ho. Inti bibi ombeye ombenya power no. ehia wo mo
me ya for futu so ma wo CPP for no
and
na wa ba yi jim change aba ye be hu nyama
and say wo hu kakra se ba o ti ase I mean ye be ye ni asesa ye reorganization ni ade ba de bia me ka se ye de ne ye resources no na ye limited nje se omo bia wo CPP mu ana se wo ye CPP ni ba ana bu kra wo ni mo kra na ye CPP ni ba na se o papa no ye CPP no mo bo yi Kwame Nkrumah chi dom wo ho bia me bo wo mo konyina mo mrafi yetimi ye we nyina
mo be ye ne be ye o makona mo ma
yes yetimi ye we nyina ye be koyanim
okay
o ti ase you should be hungry for power. The only time you can succeed is to be hungry for power, not being like a Adekye. Because you see, about a MP before, one obi okra no on pay leader no. And so because you see a you know.
All right.
Na my dem abonechidom.
Mabonechidom you. Mama yon kwa topics ne so na ne kra no nsem no kra do so ejimi nsem. You see health workers go strike na Prince Asanya mama anti gay bill and the no speaker. So you betimi afan say parliament regime sitting and ra. Now say the ombe bia even committee discussions and I say debate ombe no public. Na mo voting so my in the public baby na no sa no ebebo esa na say ase
chinchimon say
senti when we say Ghana for do na cassette na say omo mpini so ntie ne sa de a ye ne public ti wo empia wo beto aba na beto akoba bi foforo no na che say unkrofo ehun won side na say musha it's worth it
it's principle I mean
so yeah
then enya de aye ye pe
but science so can say debate no so omo obi anka na dwen
obi anka de obi
he said that
people have different perspectives as to what side they waiting but typically your culture and your values no empe I mean, it is not normal. It is not natural.
Values, Ben, because people are saying, "No, they are Ghanaian family values." You know,
Ghanaian family values. You say, "Oba ne be ma betina." It is based on the Bible. Ne ya wo na ya dore ne asi adore.
Amba catch so no kita Bible and also Jesus on the Bible ni and also kita different faith.
There be faith bia mania faith biara egitum say si asetre. Faith be anywhere you against say wo ba. What am I say? Faith obi faith biara ni ho.
Whether Hindu Hare Krishna
because wasi antira bede ekuo na wo mu na tre.
Okay.
So one wo ba bede ekuo na atre. Because by a certain time no mu nyina mo di 100.
But enyo obi aso na betumi awo.
But ebi be wo ebi nwo. De ebe wo no ebeja your friend is saying nkrofo amoma take over. They won't mean wo so wo ho.
Tienya omo pese omo wo no na omo so omo de omo.
They won't mean we are different for say wo pese wo ba. Wo pese wo ba wo na wo ye normal way wo ni ukunu te wo. Na say wo ye normal way a. Eno e okay. But won't mean konko ye unnatural way. Besides a health problem. It is yes. Apomodin. Because a friend is say age commission papa na ba out no. Or see almost even though AIDS nankasa overall is going down, there's an increase of almost 50% in the gay community, especially amongst homosexuals, not lesbians. What I say, into health is a problem because baby space now that space is meant for something else, and that space also to me contain virus. It also shows that they are not even protecting themselves. In the end, fan say obi was side day we been more home bisexual, so what you sign ye way. What the yari coffee? Now your health system
is on your children, so me so so the area coffee.
And they say be on no use condom.
And no use
or protecting, but what is commissioned by one fat and one can one more day. Yeah, you say basis said a data almost research almost homosexuals, and the man looked very worried. Mission no TV so say e rise wo homo ntimi nkebe o te masi intini ya ade no me de me Kristo ni ntimi stand ade nyame mpen mempe o te masi ade onyankopon pen e nyankopon achiwade
and there ya can see a baby ya dru no yes voting in public debating in public
and they voting in there
outside the council want to see where every MP stands.
Yes, e important e be hu ba bi obi a standing enya de adi besie.
You think so?
Of course, because a question of nipa the principle. So, and I say Archbishop of Canterbury, Anglican Archbishop of Canterbury, also one in the Archbishop of Ghana, Bekasa. before ade ni nyina because no omo feel say obi aye nyame ba omo feel say Jesus edo obi a omo feel say onyankopon no matter your orientation odo what did they make
into your come and me can say the
me can me antiase me so
I was like I no pay me can Ghana na bishop who kasa kan wa say me
so we need the orientation of the Anglican church but the basis of what he said and they say you cannot say wompene because once he said they say onyankopon edo obia no matter your orientation in summary no obeso o chese wompene because me nim said St. Giles in Peckham in London Reverend Father Nicholas ne partner ye bema
aya Anglican and your mama near free assembly.
What I say,
Omono Senanka, originally Catholics.
Yes.
It was, I think, one King John or somebody, maybe if I think history, a chair or SS. So then, or Kowari, second wife, and they excommunicated, you know, and all they call it Anglican. So it means that Mukra Diawari and Mopema, Mopem, Bemani Bawari, I feel more than it, then
and there are other Anglican churches in London and England. Almost pastors, almost priests, no, worry. What I say, be or you or worry or ban you or ban maybe or your reverend mother. Na ni partner your ba.
Okay.
Or your bema or suffocacy and na partner a bema.
Oh.
Into whatever a Canterbury a papa can he's just trying to. If you summarize everything he said, he's just trying to say some law no emwa.
So also
everybody or you of every faith should be allowed to practice orientation pe onyankopon edo
and also there is a Catholic and as so funny back can say omo ntan omo anybody who is involved in that and will be sexual orientation it is religious bodies no more Ghana no more so edi omo petition kwen omo ntan omo nia omo ye no mum na omo MP.
Yeah,
I can't remember Bishop Chrono Cancer. So see, we don't hate them.
Oh, you can't
but
hate
we
them.
don't like the acts.
But the point is that it is even funny, very ironical. Say, almost you almost be adopting ma. Why na nko na wo be adopting?
All right.
What did they make? Why na ko? It means that they even recognize the fact that say yasetre. Okay, the first commandment and Yankopon de my Bible, me sure say wo Quran, me sure say wo ade ayim. Because omu nyina omu esoma ekoso nyina obi anim say wo sum nyame o. Nyame ba ko no.
Yeah.
Esum bia, but the way I be ko nyame no
ultimate being.
Yes, obi a be ko nyame ho no na ayi no ye different. Ye Christopher say de be ko Jesus. Kremo for so omu de be fa ayi Muhammad so, Bahai forward omu de be fa, Kanka omu de be fa. What did they mention?
Sure.
Inti no obi agitum se nyame ba ko nti asema onyankopon kan bia no eye den eye ade aye nyina ye di echi the first commandment na bibia na ho letter bia na ho was be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth obo Adam no eno hu so ohia Eve ade na wa ma another Adam and another Jonathan anfa na nka no nipa so aye ti wiase nyina obi antimi nka nkyemte nyankopon na boy yen free baby keke abrofo aye cloning na wo ma ye cloning na atimi aye wo se o metimi aye wa yi but o mutimi for breath and to a cloned human being o ma cloning in nine they haven't been able to put breath in them o ma cloning nipa they haven't been able to put breath in them and that is the mystic so why na de breath etu mu onyankopon na se nyankopon na o de atu ye mu no anase wo de life atu ye mu no ono say be fruitful multiply and replenish the earth. First nipa wo bo wo no bo be ma wa mo be ma nka no ho osi oba and also sanyema most of them no yes wo mo share pampers because the passage no mo de sanyema ne fan that is not what is meant to be inti no ene de enya de ese obi aye de esososo but MPs so mo vote ya me ne speaker ya adwen eso mo timi hu ba bi o mo gina because ade aga na mpe de ne ga na nye den empe ade a emwa de na ye den emwa because already now we have a challenge health system na afa ye nko forward no ye deal with covid say China for no so asa akwa sa bird flu na ba ye nim ba bi ye kwa akosi na afa ye baba ye HIV bio but the other thing is say ya poverty so ka ho e krom ha de no poverty ohia e ka ho because most people are woman go through sad day we most of them no e ohia sa unemployment situation here ebo hoi ade bi very scary e de niam bebre eye den eba Inti nkrofo bi wo ho omo free amanone a omo no omo aba kroma omo no omo practice sade they target nkola young men the youth a omo nye den omo ni adwuma biaye and they give them money what am I say omo sika omo hwe omo they look after them inti say e komi ohia ye wo mu sese no the way
e komi hia say sa na nyame abo na because omo sisa na nyame abo omo
nyame bo ne sen
say na tinka ne hormones no
ya wiase ya ba ye ho obia wo bibi kakra e ma no behave like oba na se be ma obia mimi say mi swade say na me nsha atade
unhye mata
me nsha mata de de bia me hye nika any shirt
na tomboy
na me tomboy da bia emma ekono me nkoho yes me ne mema na ekon o ti de me chen me namfofo nyina ye mema me manamfo I feel comfortable being with men at a certain age but as you grow up no wenum nyina eye niema me asomade say na me nhye bi me kaita ma na me swa ayi lawyer bright akweti o it say me big brother de bia na wakọ wabe fast asomade na o de matanse na o de ahye me tete na na so free fie hwa na mayi. And yes, I never really wanted to wear earrings. But Ninya, you grow out of it. There are young in kola a mema own person almost show my mentade or sending my shoe. A bin crash on my wig. But you grow out of it. These are stages in life, you just grow out of it. What do I say? I don't know, just say I will in a certain way. You grow out of it at a stage. There is no excuse for them to do what they are doing. You grow out of it. You do grow out of it, but you grow out of it and move on and be who you are.
Okay.
But ya ka dey ba kwese me birthday wish be for me nanfofo mienu bi.
Ye wi ananka onye.
Next time me be feel.
Sa. Ye na alaji mra.
Ai alaji o me ka se nyobo ni tin ko wi. Me wo birthday wish for nipa mienu na Kwame Dompre.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Madam for pa no we've been friends for almost 15 years.
Oh, okay.
Sergeant Kwame Dompre a member of the counter assault team at Jubilee House.
Okay.
And then a birthday, me wishing a happy birthday, may God bless him. And a belated birthday to Miami colleague General Secretary John Boedu. May God be with him and protect him.
Okay. Alaj.
John Boedu raya uhunu.
Me uhunu de send me in the quiet park.
Alright.
Yeah,
didn't just move
me colleague General Secretary. Me who so me colleague General Secretary. I used to birthday by me wishing General Mosquito. And I used to Rita so a friend say Rita General so birthday by on
no the issue is madam but me not chair.
Me who no but
me not chair. I don't remember the last time.
Me kaisa mama topic.
John Boedu
musa. Be someone say.
And I feel mudia na me hu na che.
And then the baby ama be she.
And yes sir, oh ya chia no. Ya bononko. And yes sir, before you realize I say eh una other table ni so I discuss.
The business market be amount. See e
well, we try to be very honest with you. Maybe me say, sa asemu yaka mano.
Abroso.
Abroso.
Ebetimi abroso sa.
Because me say yebo nyomo bia hu hia. Bebre.
We so hu hia o.
Hu hia. Me say but senior yaka no.
Omo kan ya omo say niam ehia
because we are linked
poverty
economy unemployment
and the consequences no
health issues
complex health cultural the BBR population you know and the consequences bebre name near media major and say to say ye nyina no ye hwe ye nim na ye kan kra na kire ye
enene say
one meji say member of parliament bia no oni ho because no ho ye fe ana because odom particular political party or ho because nipa won impotem ho ene yi ne say onko hwe omani onko gina omani mu parliament na say bibi ba wa ka omo asema ama wo nti say we a member of parliament na you say ade we ye de ebe ne live you say debate na obia te ne ho ase I don't think it's a problem ya o constituency no e ka kire wo no come and defend it say me nkrofo no wo mo so wo mo mpe ana say me nkrofo no mo so wo mo
kan koye deba e wo no constituency ansa na wabana na omuko ye aye because see as o maba
is obo ho na esan ka omo ye
it was someone na ye can France or mo ko break wo mo akọ break no mo ko every member of parliament board no homebody say obehihia ne constituent
yeah sure
be gidi say wo mo tietie nsem ndi wo constituency no hwe say yesoma wo no asem a ye de hye wo nsem say ko na ko kama ye no eni ni nti ye hwe say wo be kan no ana so be ka okosesa no then I think it's a bold step ebema ye nyina no yakoyedim say ye be ya asem no like pay no obia te no ho ase because when you war defend the issue no support speaker position it goes to enhance democracy yen nyina no ye be hu say suma simesi no wako deliver adia ye the man say onko deliver no so that will make us progress ye be ko yenim na afede say ebe hia say omo vote so ya vote ama obi ehun obia ne position na ya ko yenim. This whole thing made the only worry I mean wo mo kakra na say akwen say ye pushi ama ye po yemfa.
Which one is this?
The bill. No. And your bill no. The concept of mbema ne mbema beda na mba ne mba so beda.
Yeah, mo re fi mo ho say
nipa ni dua beda.
On say LGBT na say na me say Q in fact ni e TTQ
pansexual
A plus. The beba beka ho
correct inti
anamo limiting it to mema ne mema oba ne ba no na moja the person ware ne pan no the person ware ne humidifier the osi o me kra ka wo se me ye blind inti me call hospital nya me doctor too many fee ho no mo no aha ni nyina ka
ware rice cooker
oh yes papa be recently I think less than a month ago.
Yes,
I saw it.
By Ghana, I'm saying,
when you are broken heart to come home.
Correct. In America, in some degree, but maybe point and they say, you push you to who, or movies are ne. You push your mouth, accept the concept.
And then collect
cartoons, you push your mouth, accept the concept. Oh, Uncolano, what do Marco school say? Make me walk, my sister Bia. Ne ba eco school Canada na akwara ketekete o around 5 years akwara ne ba fia no obisane ma me say mema timi ware mba ne mba timi ware na say na wo konya concept o say o ye school na ye kire say mema she has to work there and tell them that look I have a religious belief that even don't talk about sex around this age with kids intimate sremo mo be kire sa ade no mo ma me ba no kotena abonti na mo kire sa de no wi a waba be kan nkwala no that is a position but the kid will be isolated only the consequences are all couldn't he will be isolated just because
what's ya akwala ko pressure da ya ma na feel bad
na ye push ade no push ade ntina ye push wa bra won kasa wo kasa sisi yi wo say Anglican for penny no a okoware oba ba ko kan ye hu ena ma entity no
ohene of England
ohene anamema more yeti omamu ha ama ye catch obi ase be matimi ware ni mami en samani yeyi we have lived it ye tete hu ye nananom obi biara why have they still not accepted it why is that not acceptable to them but wait there mo pese mo push na mo de ye ka say ye betimi ware more than one ye abaka chem say mo ye na by force we've never told you that Adentina up to now, Monsu Amopi say, will be Biara or Nigeria or Betty Akase or Beware, the rice cooker and your man. Why? Now, men so make catch them fiti from long ago, say, Bear Matty worried more than one wife. I know they all say up to every people there, Mayor Ukruma and the Maya Bonnie. It is even crime. You bet me charging me criminal offense and my worry. Now, they are old and also wolf or the brain. You pull and pull, I don't think it will be possible.
Okay.
And we have to begin because senya yeteti ha ye kase I know their parents or multi-fee. Our mamba was idea woman up to today. Because we're discreetly. Now, Senia, woman so edgy woman so now woman say Aqualano or your man be Piero here. Because woman say you're destroying after some years or be useless. It's your man be Piero now or the acquire and answer Wabadom, sir, and Quafoni movie. Now or also a decide man. Now it could be as you know. The health implications. A crack a see bread or mine because for mine, be quite do any near kick out any facilities are over to media channel. Send a bay or also be contributing at least in the last days of his life, to the socio-economic development of our country. One casa we are a young family, Let's say a Juma be and Kawasa Mokon. I will say a Jenny Paba Comano na automation on any account. What replica effects be pre-arning a negative. I will say yin you sorry waka. And now won't to me for say medium in plenty, ya the ahondi and buga buga, will buy ya bo and as they did. Won't even fight Sadia no solve our problem all over the world. Say, open also where I was starting free BB. Now, young values, Yama will be at assess. These are the values, and this is what they stand for. Mijiri say, ye to me, and a sanwa, will be at as a young values, and now, ye will be a to me friend of Quisi, ye to me pro be ama, and in the account. Ye want to share ye day, answer ye to ding. Young values, no, my acquaint, young yen the sa, ye, young values, no, my acquaint, say, will be what, ye elaborate, ye first say, a ye. Send your baby down the crime, values, cultural values, and belief. And what your sister said, your baby, yen and in the account. Never understand, and then your casa, your values, and no baby says, what are those values? Never understand. What values? You be too aqualadi, yen, yes, so, or your Christian, you a soft for no crown, you didn't sue, and so, no, I can't say this way and sue, and I way be, yen, I will be. A part of our values, cultural beliefs are. Am I to be any power? Am I in confidence to move forward as a people? Yes, we are a kind of civilization. We young to me international will be enforcing a civilization on us. And namely more knowledge are so common all over the world. Indeed, media kakra me waka was asem we hono. Yen hwe na yen solve the issue and maybe in the bag once and for all.
Mo alaji mamenkwa kenkan amanfo adwena fe yemra mehwe DCs and MMDCs any one more orientation and Nancy Jumedi a ekosoni efutu amampani de ama wo mo no kofinya akon aka blueprint right from Kitan Esikado. The ban on tricycles, popularly known as Abubuya on Accra highways, is a fantastic initiative by the Greater Accra Regional Minister, and I hope the ban is to ensure the compliance and enforcement of the road traffic regulations LI 2012-2180. I will be happy if other regions also take a cue and be proactive in ensuring that our cities are clean. In Nsroma and Elka, Ghana will never progress if we keep listening to the NDC propaganda and Mr. Sixth Form Economics JM. Ghana needs to move forward, so we should allow the NDC remain in opposition forever. Adekye Kuma, the passing of anti-gay bill that will be made public is a fantastic idea. I am in support. It will help us to know the gay and lesbians MPs on that very day. Not necessarily so. They may have a different viewpoint. It doesn't mean they are like that. But the voting aspect in public, I have a question. Well, Honorable Carlos Ayenkwa be around on the voting day. AVS, leave me off alone. Moas, that business, welcome me. I'm watching live from Naregu Northeast, Mahama for 2024. Opinion 80 Castle says, I was very sad for the Takoradi woman. When I heard the judgment yesterday, 6 years in prison isn't a joke. But I guess this judgment will serve as a deterrent to others who wanted to go this line. Fake kidnapping cases are on the rise, which needs to be checked. You may think the law is not working until it gets hold of you. Wakapa. Regards Honorable Mavis Hawakumsen and Anita Love Obu Amisa. Odoi in Tema, please. President Nana Akufo-Addo and the NPP government is a true gift from God to move Ghana to the highest level. Let's support NPP to deliver and forget NDC. Regards to Ama Ashite MC in Tema. Nana Kwame Mensa Bonsu Sheikha Hafontotroso, NPP Youth Organizer hope for a Sutifin North. As JDM paid their own figures, how much he got. JDM no sympathy votes for 2024. Jerome Chemicals telling says that lovely, yeah, my birthday loading. Hey, na loadi enyama na odi kan to menkra. And you dry be to pie tikesi pa. Alaji Senan Nampal says good morning. Alaji, you are welcome. Long time, we missed you much more. Abdul Basit Zongo Pioneer Kumase, Dr. Okoboy, I salute the leadership of Energy Minister Dr. Napo and NPA boys. Dr. Sheikh Chief Mustafa Hamid are working hard to bring the price of petroleum products down. The economy is bouncing back for the business environment. Okay, so Abdul Basit Makenkai Udieno. Let me just skip and go to Bia Menkai Nidie. Sandra also says, Mami, someone even married a tree. Sena Niena Asa. Bosheba Misty Gosuzongo Sinafo North NPP Youth Organizer hope for. President Nanado and Dr. Bomia need support from us. We Ghanaians to develop this country. Let's all come together and support them. Nana Brokwa I wish I could send a video. You'll be shocked even kids have started this act. Wow. I see. Mama she. Nana ya de ni boafu. Nana ya anye wo nana ya afufuru bi. We didi atempa. Nana said ya wo chiro ni de me den kan. Chiro ni ye na me kan wate. Nicholas when says I called that Anglican bishop and told him that even animal males don't mate with animal male, then you human. As for me, I like girls pa. So to bosus. Mary Adoma Kokwabia, good morning. Those who are telling us to support LGBTQ plus in Ghana should also support polygamy in their country. They have no right to tell us what we should do in our country. Okay, so accountable governance, daily graphic and audio about deepen transparency. President charges MMDCs. In Kratan Bibri de Banana, Ubiani said ya ofano. Daily graphic say MMDCs, Mampenia Kacho Muse, Omujumedium Bidibiano, your mumuna ho fine hiane party, transparency, popular participation, accountability ewo local level honum na afin so mo hu se asoafo ba omo behwe wo mo so nti memo bi ntina onye se me de me nhye soafo bi ase ebinum so honum a bibi koso wa ban mo se amedie meni medie mete district tania maniema ni nyina krata ni bi kura fa ne se o se ya fa won nche se o ye boni ntimi nyi wadi nti se o ye no wa anye ni ya ene obetumi ayiwa fi ho orientation a o ye de ama MMDC is I confirm you Alaj.
Well, I think it's a step in the right direction. We share say apart from President Ranks, I mean, who say the Chairman of Council of State. And so I advise say this is for no papa. The irony is that me who at that meeting this is back crowd pen and paper. Someone will more come and all taking notes. Not even one.
In the era of technology, for ordinary phone nature
and all recorded.
Fine, if that is it.
So that will drive here now.
If that is it, but
but me, I want to go by with the phone. It's okay, it's a smartphone now.
But you see, say, oh yeah, Juma office and so you'll be a friend of paper trail. So you have own team fire.
And also say diary to show mama to.
Now obi eba now uniwa. You can carry on with what you have done.
Yeah.
So when you are making intimate who and then everyone because someone especially the chairman of the Council of State a catcher this year for so mo taking is very serious. Everyone. Ninti American san say or two move. Say woman kind who say nkrofo no mo ko serve na nipa so ye nipa hu adwuma eye den papa nipa no etwe won aba wochi no wo vision no e na wo work towards into otwe ba wochi kura no a wo de enhwe etwe no wo twe wo no hwe wo mo boawa wo de be achieve vision no at the end of the day no ye be judge wo by ade a wo tumi ye wo office. I think it's a wonderful advice, very 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 good advice. Wo mo de ye adwuma e be boa wo But name
if I wake up recommend na yente politics in film then we can do the health and I say ababa na ya sentence in the comfortable na yaka ura so nim samens.
Yes.
Oh, manager no city no.
Yes.
Or the social mama penny say ministers no person mo presidential candidate no. O yi wo mo a ebe better na animu under ho.
Okay. But I'll
just link it.
Now, Bio, someone meant to say, be Pierre Razy was her meeting drama. Circumstances are yet this is your 1 to 6 years. Or more, dear, it mean over 150 or something out of the numbers no more. But Ubia so unready at that meeting.
Say,
Sikasemwa yet say. Course so answer and also this is the baby. Sikasem to the extent say one more muji sikano are bold enough to tell you say asimesi edges say memeji say weji say in Cape Coast particular yehu sikano kra one more ede egu ye first envelope one say one more sign their call back. This is a serious issue and can drown.
Can wine in raising.
Oh my penny. Because one kasa one year one koyo moduma ma na issues to say you raise your form no ma be do in chain now it doesn't have any concern about it then Minji they say we are doing the right thing. Minji they say say they will live up to some expectation because ni nyina no akwaya say kwadeshi bi kekene who survive and one survive who one survive and one survive. That is not the way it should go. DCs, you know, any MMCs, you know, one more and what your friends saying important role or more play in every country, in every region. Say DCs, at least the local government, you know. Wonya woman no mutumi ye bi strong cook create there we say na poti mu asesa because they are committed we say problems there wo ho na say we say poti mu asesa ma impact abaye no ebeye no eye enormous indi minji menti ase say e bia obeko bebi kura na this your first assembly members no aka say we mo mpe asimesi na ya force sa de sika ne ekeka ho amanipa no na ne ye be ka ho asem ebe to omofo. This is not part of it. Then I think it's an endorsement. Hey, Omabenya endorses say, who is the guy you can give it out in election and win the election. And there is nothing wrong with that. Oh yes, sir, oh quentia democracy. Me kind so say Kufu Abreso. One more person, one more a contested election. I'm say do be ma woman
6 months to time.
Yeah, every office.
When it was 6 months to time.
Correct.
And you said this call has come a bit early.
Well, now me Kai said that thing happened. And he said, well, on my being way, so I don't think it's new with the MPP government. Now, Newomo Kakrana said the number of people. Maybe if he said at Kufuor Mreno, so now 18 people. 17. No more doors. And he cannot contain them all in government. Wabra. Ministers 17. If you are more born in here.
Not 79 ministers.
Most of them were ministers. Most of them were ministers. You understand? So until MZ Nuna contributed to the fact say we are okay. Say Sadia Munkoye away campaign movie na Nipa will be with Niaka. You can come back and then come and take your job in your account. But all in all, no, be say saying that woman and free. As ministers, just because one person will contest the election, and yet so clear for me, and yet the best thing to do. Me, GD say a minister, a president, or a president, but I was saying so other things.
Okay.
So you make
other things to say.
Oh, he can attend to other businesses.
But still, or attend because or a president.
Or a president, but he can do that, and there is nothing wrong with it. Does it affect his job?
Incumbency advantage in Memo, because to be a minister, be a was a core region, be called Dijuma, no core constituency, be called Dijuma state, you know. But because or a minister, unity, and Yamano Sani Yamana or D2 Kwan Aquaco Dijuma. And so Kodra, after Ubeshani say, or yen the campaign on the sidelines.
Then this suggestion would also
will
be
it be fair to other contenders?
this suggestion will also mean say vice president no kwa no so no so yes sign on because if he is interested and is going on kwa na benya advantage si obi a
okay
and they no so yen into nchen na yam for being acting vice president we are on befa if there are some laws that will govern that but if it is not so
so yen to me so unim say obekwa in your own interest wa won say o min ko be because say if it is sure jogati so sure you say obekoi wan ha ne humpa anko pay appointment whether ye the man no na wanje or ya mfa ma no well oni ho nti wanya kwan ye no groundswork
it gives you a free hand to also
ideal situation say one kasa obenya sa asumdwe no kra no it will be there ye nia opesa obeye bia and very committed fa ministerial job fa enkoye party dwumane ne ekeka ho so inti a mouse ha clear mind na obetimi dey your campaign but ehun so e won so because nia workers are pam obi free office because of person contest the election to achieve what
okay that's what maybe anana be what na mai na now be kan dey here kan accountable governance efutu ne EID MMDCs and SAC ministers who want to be presidential candidates.
Your friend is saying the presidents are candidate no at least we nanka adwuma we dey nanka say Damboche honorable Damboche nanka yes adwuma we
o ka kire o mo
because ono na minister in charge of local but the president nankasa no aba kasa de na chese hia ne pa na kire se so se niema bi o so a your friend is saying onim say akoso before amwa even the selection of MMDCs because things of accountability and transparency ne adwuma omo ye nyina no it is possible say no bi ka ho ntia maybe previously it didn't happen and intiness have problems na e baaye no e baaye nti good say what to anamon to do what to advise them
at the first time the annual orientation say ama MMDC
oh say maybe wo mo ye no wo mo amfa ne serious say the okasa obi antro hwe but say ono ankasa aba e na de ba ko okaka ho ye good ni say the fact say ma fa no nche say mintimi nyi wedi ultimately say president bia no mark should be say wutimi high and fire so wutimi high and fire na che say wunim ade a wo ye na wa send the caution I hope say ne talk na be ye ne work
yes o se be yo
o se be yo nya se bia wo ka ne keke say your friend say wa anya adwuma mepambo obi anya adwuma as you see etimi pam but also ne believe that there should be a monitoring and evaluation team etimi akọ round anasa hwehwe mehu say omo ye adwuma anasa omo nya adwuma
na say bi ho
pacho when dey minim say bi wo ho a
nana ye need don't we have a ministry for
pacho honorable akoto wen
evaluation right
and this trip didn't
have the ministries about am minister bia for that
na say no ni ho ministry of local government or ho ye den so ono no oversight
yes oversight so ono point me nyinya there should be a team even with them within the ministry quarterly reports beba HS obi ye adwuma obi nya adwuma problem mo ha NSS MMDCs so omutimi hu say omadwuma ne say omo be develop omo localities
okay
there be omo one omo district it should be developed
and your can say omo be the kiosk be sisi ba bia say omo pa IGF
there be kiosk na some kra na me ba be kan because kiosk ebu ba bia wo ko ba bia wo travel ba bia na efi ba bia gifi be free north na ba bia gifi and can say from Tamale, Wab, Iboga, Northern Ghana was very clean.
Yeah.
And now Robeya Jibebia, bottles are Jibebia, and tells all with me here, Juma. Now, with me, Jaisa when she between all money MPs. Because Obi Babe DC, pen next position of person MP. Because all person MP to any MP in your day, and your one, and your dako, a moment develop area. There's a conflict between them.
Okay.
It is say no so president so boss so say as I say MPs omutimi who say MPs no was supervisory role over them. As I say omutimi who.
And adeba or MPs.
Ministers.
Yes.
Adeba but only MPs so
MPs
yes,
hand in
hand.
But ministers no supervisory role. So boy yeah na dia na me wo me district me district and can mayor for no
mayor for
no who say me mayor be post kra so Yeah.
There should be collaboration and there should be supervision. I did back to a president kind here yenina was you be and declare the assets. On pen total on pen and one. Obana or dine back quite meals or dine back. Near being
ministers no more declare.
And so be a declare, but only their hand work can say MMDC for no be and declare.
Betiano, I'm a young one and say, a brown envelope. Some run say just take the form, declaration form, no next envelope. A public have said, there be a envelope, munti and tianti, we don't know. So, Munya the
baby, as would deposit.
I think you take it to, is it the account?
Auditor General. Yes, you have to put it somewhere.
But some of the beconers to say you know, almost the qual one will be a ya cross. Yes, assume a sea banana ya bano, none dime back we see a asoka. Okay, when you're back walk home. Into Auditor General, my dear, oh, Nakachano, ya no, we are back or come home crying because we are to be a person conning, but send a year win your back home. Okay, back and say a frowning on say. Ubenya biaka ho ya frowning on that obi okwa ubenya ka ho no time no power man na say opposition maybe kwa no ye adwuma ka ho oh sure maybe wa no agya na adwuma ama na yere na yere hwe so MPC omutimi call mo law firms law firms obi atimi wa nya adwuma wo nidi obi aye adwuma o tell unless say wani mre so obeye bi obi aye adwuma because say otimi ye adwuma na wudidi inti no ende ba ko no so kan na che say hia ne say transparency no say ye dey deepin okay a very good move president aye on woma ye say wo entena say na yes so ama mampeni so mo entena say no I mean me sure say kwa unyanka be president dachi there be me maybe you to me ni akoma me de betimi aba obia mempe obia say o amba na o tie see ye o yenye o nkakra we ya ye o nti we dey aye be ye na minister akwa obia wo eno kwa the politicians ya metuche ma wo pa ye wo mo dodo minister akoma no wo mu yire nom ni wo mu kunu no mu kra ya na mo ye mo ya de metu ayi so oh ya counting me jewelry ya de arrow to her ne de arrow atum sisi ne oh nansen aha nti no kapone kapa oti kokko so na na they are 20 eye ne de omo ye obudi mu ame ye de me de seven ye de enemi moja na mi sa akoko obi a wo hope so be president o de fa wo hope I mean as politicians okay most people will hope so be president omo feel say they say maybe am ye minister metimi akọ alanche Martin o start ye nyene what you say or started say obepe so be president enyene oni na na ado agina amana di nkugu His Excellency Dr. Baumia, sometimes it looks like a natural course of events for the vice president to take over. So what share even a brochire ni Adekye every time it looks like a natural course of events. As we hune ni so nti obetimi ayade. What you say? So what kasi yen two almost say ya ene de emwa yes see a timely code of ethics be to homa om okay says so person we ya omre nson maybe 6 months to election say the president go 4 year yen ubetimi yes say we resign okay na ukoko your campaign enye sa na wunya concentration obi biara person ye president no na say wukuta position that there's always a conflict ba ko be suffer either your presidential bid will suffer or adwuma ye de ama wo say ye no be safa nti so omo person omo ye de a ese say omo hold your omo anka so omo party no e the code of ethics be by okay say this time no emre nson ye mie ayi for ayi mo ba be ye ayi ewunu adwombo du ya ha
one oba ka che omo say mo omo ye mie kwan say obi a be ye electioneering for presidential ayi inti no obiere ni hwa so okoko president wa asem say ya ye be ye den ye be you but then so no enye first so say ye ma obi a year ahead of time because we be hu ba o t-shirts bebre na the picture bom ni acho breaking the heat enu pe na hu ye enu na mehu ne photos na wa hu omo a ministers omo so committee omo koye atebe ko ministerial work ni afa hu ni akwakohia delegate or constituency so na me ye ministerial work na me buta large no o ye ministerial work enu ne ye constitutional flaw no they be make us say review constitution. Say nipa na MP no sign minister, you don't expect him say or con the constituency I won't share an crofo. And no cry a problem.
Okay.
Once you enter your constituency and I say your program nearby your constituency, you should go there and greet them.
Into so of him soon and no be na
yes.
Want to me minister ka bia mesi wono ka say me ko fa me am personal card ya because me ko ye presidential campaign.
And the book presidential campaign they say no more extensive.
But on we titi bi won tv.
Me wo bi kura be pesa me ka pesa o wie gaga na me ka.
Bia me hunu de me de mani ahu because obi ko na so kwa ye ne campaign a me ni hobi. But the posters are mehu a vice president picture no. I actually breaking the 8. Ne picture na wo. Me hu alanche Martin picture.
Okay.
Me hu your friend is saying a Jogate picture.
Okay.
I actually breaking the 8. The mehu no his excellency Ibawumia. Inti no say sa na beba no de ane te say the menu akan. Na say no nso so ye den wotena se. Near for acting vice president.
All right.
What did they make?
Okay.
Inti no me feel say as I say rules na wo mo party na
kasa. But what can answer papa ko for dey na odi emfanto hon. O ma ministers no 6 months mo ko resign. So wa ma Alhaji Aliu late Alhaji Aliu mama. So wa ma no 6 months na mana anko bi.
There be so no dey wanyi no wa ma na anko.
Nti afi adenti na obeka say ne.
There be say ne
but fairness to ensure fairness.
To ensure fairness.
No.
Udeti o wo waka say enye bad ye ma omunye omadwuma nti e bia 6 months baby dra to go the papa ko for we no 6 months ne baby dra si o asemasi minister okay se si idea for dwuma die to na koye dia opese oye na emom o se ye be ma oma kosesi ase o de samensi susu ye ne be ye adwuma ene ye o say ne vice nso ko ne ye pe acting vice na me kasa ani ye sa anu say 6 months ni dura sa anu mi busa say sa anu so ye be ma vice nso say
papa ko for wankasi ni wo madio onu ne time no wanyi obi
so ka cho mo so mo resign
obi anko
and they resigned honorably
obi anko no konkonko ba say no 6 months no that time na me kai pa Aliu no onye hwe o me hu Aliu picture wo baby
no onye hwe no onye campaign
I know ahead of other people omo nyina na
wo problem ne say as Dr. Bawumia
be ahead of them
say so vice president
asama make whatever onye president onyanya president
but it's your advantage dada
no but
any programs
my dear enisa wunya na make am say ade na should be a level playing field omo party na ka menye sure so omo chiche mu omo ankyere omo si obi biara a wo pese wudi ade no emre no nya den enso ye
all right
si ebie nominations na ye bie kwan mu se mo nkwa na mo nyina amko ba we ni de asifu say obi ya he because me hu obi a poster.
Thank you Jewa home Alhaji nana oni Alhaji mago se me nka nche mu se mo ho ayefe pa na omo chia mo o mago no baby awakote no fi ho na bra na ye hu ma me nkan ko sa
o ma me de we ka ho a
mpacho wani die mu a twen kakra ma me na se kobi ka so I'll say for me all those supporting the LGBTQIA+ should have the mental health check because it's more mental health than behavioral. Edoso na me say I no cry edoso I say I need intersex and I no cry they have no check. Said the last time it ended on I but they say I baby I say about become. You think we are joking or they me I'm not part of them. No, you think they are joking. They are not joking. Cry. Audiophobia. I had a chance of visiting Kumasi Sports Stadium to witness immigration screening. It's so bad. I wonder if it's crime to be a Ghanaian or is rather punishment than screening. Greetings to Ejakwabina. Okay. Screening. Some doors. Some more. Na lameyoko anti our politicians pretend as if they can achieve their political ambitions with their money. Ministers with presidential ambitions and the positions they have and the positions they hold to build relevant networks to sponsor their journey towards political goal. Let them stay so we can make a good democratic choice to break the age. Okay. Madison, this morning I saw 2 snails mating and I asked myself that even these animals know themselves, how much more we humans? They be, you know, minya imagine se me cancer. nti ma edit ho no afiri mu de amount. Okay, Ginko Abdul Hamid, Efia Kuma Zungu, that's Takradia. Good morning. Kindly let people know the new kidnap case is different from the previous pregnant woman's case. God bless IGP and Nanado. Anopano ye kai. Enti eni ye mfansi so. Alaji and Nana na share second one. So Alaji this last one, some 5 minutes, then we are done. Intiminim dia obepesa obeka ho asem health workers on strike over poor conditions of service and also say yes precedents ato ye de ye adisuade ye de ye nhwesode ni adisuade se emra no enso mu a se mre ni Ghana na we ye sononko sen maame na na ye se onyem no
we are different
we kidnap woman being so aba
ai na no 22nd ejuada no 25th no and a police press release eba ye say efieda no which was 22nd no ababa wa bi a friend no Joanna we de Joanna Kra and na nipa mienu obaba ko be ma ba ko ka ne ho and ono so ye say ya kidnapping no nti oni ne namfo no hyehye ho e ma omo friend ni adopted father oye evangelist o san wo school o takrade ho say ya kire Joanna Kra na yesiji se odisika 5,000 Ghana cedis bansa na ayem hihye oko police station kobo police amane ti police nsusu mu se ye nhwe mu a ababa na ba osi o na me di agro. I was joking and a police say we di entimenye joke sa na omutu anhwe mu ni so nti juada na na omude no court ti court no so mu di asem no ena womo ede kwadumienu to no so kwadumienu no a wonom de to ne so no said ye beye na sense mo pese mu ye nti let me give you the two charges na omo de man no ba akoye won sa false information ya eno ye one and there's a second one eno na ya attract is 5 years no that's false kidnapping. So nka obenya 8 years
and obode ba akopem
so the story na etin dra no
different from Josephine dear no
the pregnant woman.
Yes, let me take it from Daily Guide because I was reading the Daily Guide one.
But
pregnant woman dear no still ongoing enti we say no kwadumienu no mo de to ne so judge no man no sentence no and oka say quoting the sentence in sentencing the suspect the judge told her that even though she indicated she was just joking, her joke was a threat to the peace of the metropolis. He said Takrade is now synonymous to the word kidnapping and that's no agawo for the area's image. The judge further indicated that he was sentencing the suspect to serve as a deterrent to others who might want to fake kidnapping and demand for ransom. He explained that the law stipulates that one count, that's on count one, deceiving public officer, which is a misdemeanor. The minimum jail term is 5 years, while the maximum is 10 years. He said on count two, publication of false news intended to create fear and panic, the maximum jail term is 3 years. I am therefore considering some factors, including the fact that you admitted the offenses, you showed remorse, and the fact that you have a 3-year-old son. The judge says, adding, so on count one, you are sentenced to 6 years, and on count two, 2 years imprisonment to run concurrently. It's the concurrent, and it's now 8, abe 6.
With the health workers, you know, me just say.
Also, when everyone is on. Oh, that's why you thought it was the Josephine woman. This one is a different one.
I'll speak about it, but health workers, you know, so issue. Me say, and then almost started. I think since the outbreak of corona, wamu juma health sekebia na anka wamu nyina no enya no. Esai wamu juma na ebia na yembuku omu juma na naze. Emphasis I was said the more Juma and farm, but I'm say corona by an engine. A Juma a winking power if you are zero. I know not and pray be brino. Oba ye be brimu my moha and as a Ghana ha yembuom. Obi a far baller, obi a ye say nini a because it's a baby to 90 panamba. A one obi would say side panel ne ho won fa so kese sanso na health workers no e wo mu so mo ye doctors mo mu de na emom doctor no entumi enhu age se obi eye card ma saa nipa na obe card no so won ba ejuma e de na doctor be hu enu na ma wo mo ejuma na very very important and I say oh mo achese yie mo aye bibia wo mo be yi efunu no wo fridge mo ama wo so mo ye ejuma I mean the ebia na wo mo ka no ye hu na eba mu sei pe na be hu the effect on the economy in society in general nti e besra abai kakra no a otumi nya bi etua no ho otumi nya bi efa play na ye ka kire aka onti a de bia ono de obefa play na 1 hour 14,000 pounds ne ne keka no yesre no otete sense ka ni so kakra bia sa health workers no musika na hia obenya bi na ode ama won na anka Ghana ni bia no okwa ya sabia o arishemu se okwa akoje ayaresa na onko nkodu ho ma enko ye bibi fofo okay talk about the issues I'm very happy anka obama my big mistake because na me feel say the previous woman na asem no be ye unyan wo anu Joseph when so different but all in all no me gidi say emra makwan say asutwe bi wo ho ayemfa mawa what means train sa ni panaso within the remit of the law. But I don't have any problem with it. I'm saying what church you say offense na ye the man no. E be mat this X amount of years. E be ma X amount. Ono kra wa hwemu and a what.
Amane de wo form.
What is wo ama wo. Ye tie ni nyina no so a asem a e cardinal wo mu mo a mo sunsua law. Wo mo say misdemeanor. So me gidi say emremu.
The misdemeanor no ye false information.
Yeah.
Okay. Misdemeanor. Maximum year 3 years.
3 years, correct. Infomso e misdemeanor ni ne keka ho no. Akwai se oba bi ya aso odin bi keke. Ye infomso a ye ma asotwe a din. But the fundamental question am pese me bisa Ghana fo. E na obi andwene ho yi because ye nyina ye Ghana fo. Se emra no a ye wo ye man mu no. Emma misdemeanor ne other offenses. You bet you about 6 years. Now walk. Let me be say. Womu to me nya akukudru. E bowura court. Wabra presiding judge eto. A onyem apemfu. A womu ye no mo beye bia wo fa wo damfo na judge no etie nasem edi nasem e call ya wo ye forces e wo MPP forces wa Ashanti region no. E ba ne saying now saying loss no ma misdemeanor akora 3 years. Now sir the magnitude of this crime. Yes, nipa number 2005 no ngo. What kind of law are we practicing in this country? Is it not? Enya wawa.
Me nim MPP forces crowd can. But me pese me bisa say forces ben. Na unim judgment no judge ne dey ma no. Utie wakenkan uhuni okan. Cause judge bia ni won so obebo ni sire mu ama sentence. Bia yesi a ubekom fie sei ana yabo oka ana so se ni mienu nyina yabo oka obesan yakodem. Nti judge no so be hwe niama na egu no odegun saniani no wafa nti na make say we wo kan sa baba wa no onye bi da osan wo ba nti odinani ato niama bebre nti krampo na ohwinhwan bi so ma
na make me tie kra say ne ba no say foster father no and say adopted father so one penny so obehwe akwara na akwara no ko social welfare
sana judge ne kan so ntimi hwe na akwara no ko
social welfare look at the magnitude akwara wom I mean look at all these things yes crime ben you see some form of misdemeanor men ka say say nipa be say men ka say judge man ntwe so e was say ntwe so because the threat or the be ma society no edimboni e de be ma Ghana no enye me jitu mu say ntwe so ba me be say atwe aso twe no e ba ne say na we no charges no be misdemeanor count na crime of this magnitude are Delta forces for the bowura court wo kumase ebura ho apempo judge no your ba or ya apempo look at the risk I wanted to do we must try to release
omuduano opemfo o kan apemfo na so omudo
okay opemfo so ni America no na wo mu ede na to sa risk we mu ye wie na omukwa ye say ye de omo aba court a wo mu betua fine I mean, is it the same law? And our law, so we will be a lawful for the do. Now we will be so the lawful for the do. Let's get serious. Let's begin to ask questions.
The signature of justice. But why is it?
My friend is saying, girl, not there, maybe psychologically there's an issue. I don't know to understand it.
Why she did that?
She did that. Say maybe I'm say maybe yes, I be na 5,000 no you be a check. I think maybe something I go on, but me name feel say sanka judge no tamper justice with mercy.
Hey, the oye in a man caution and
be caution now fine because all back. What I say? Nobody was hurt. Sikano.
What do you mean by nobody was hurt? Na papa no uni emotional hurt of trauma.
I won't say emotional trauma or there, but
mental health and so
Obi admit to say my bonny. Messy circumstances out there, bonny dear why. It is not the right thing to do. But sometimes it do baby and you say tamper justice with mercy. What me adjure to admitting a guilt. What I say?
Okay.
Akola wom.
Okay.
So what call ye orphanages a ho na wo be hu sene situation ti akola bi obewura ho bia no feel say or psychological obenya psychological issues. Ti at least nko hwa akola. Ni stepfather ya mo mother din o. Be ma ye den hweba. Yeah, I said the stepfather and said
the adopted father.
Adopted father. Maybe cry girl you will need be or born a chidom.
Now so one who you be about chidom so.
There been say be and
no waba.
And ya your friend say and now for born so bad advice. It's all brapa. Ebi ko obi kwa na ka chance say dey we abaso nkrofo di gis kenti so ko yebi. Obi okuta ba be ma no wen. I didn't adopted father name chebe. E me man dey bia me kan. Ye problematic be man no ne wo ba no o we
be man yes you wa kwentu mu
o abrochi no so wa abusua ese sanka na abusua for etim in case in the worst case scenario no because sorry adopted father no so onya ne ba ade a why ne maybe why traumatized maybe because he doesn't want to know into at the worst case scenario dia kole kwa akoto ba bia wonni mu bia akola ketwa nipa no baby e de ne koto onim nti ese ye hwe sa na ma we nyina wankum nipa enye meda ese this
misdemeanor
miss whatever it is misdemeanor me hubo me asante me bro
miss whatever it is
nti no at least no wagye atum se me ye
okay
ye man no maybe community work bi what I say non custodial sentence bi non fensuye nyansa o kromness or prapra na se wo ye adwuma bia e bia public toilet ko clean no pa bia ewie bia no a clean enye easy na no so so punishment enough to show health workers dey say show mu ye no say me fi Kumasi ba na Kumasi airport na me ko to bubu ka me papa atro me ni copy ya to ni na ma na ntimi hu copy na me se me to na me ko tua ka akola ote wona mbisa ne say na ade na ote a wo ye fine young woman no say we midwife na me say no other ni books no say yan etua ne ka 500 or the be twitwa na ho ye posti wo mo bisine as I said government any cock health workers especially in COVID what I say ye omuni ho anka eni ho and they are right in the middle of your friend is COVID no a wo mo hwe nkrofo mo treating nkrofo their families are at risk it is a family see at risk na promises bi ade ama wo mo no say wunni so a be problematic promises no kro mo say ma ye plus afi conditions PPEs kra wo mo see wo mo ni bi what I say nti emra so say etimi show mu yi omuni wa ye ni ho
thank you
what I say omuni wa ye ni ho they say LGBT fu so de omo de e be ka ho enche bi e ba benya problems bebria health workers ya na ye de e be hwe wo
na LGBT fu na nye so omo fi ba bi na e ba omo wo ye mu dada
omo wo ho say omo pese omo doso owa wa ye wa din say obekom no de try say wanya constipation ho na abehu say ne ade ni
nana ya champion jantwa oye first female general secretary ma CPP nana me da say na Alhaji Nazir Mohammed national communications officer NDC Zongo caucus Alhaji me da say pa mechanism Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum.
Say
okay.
That's why this one.
Eno kudon ko say ya bi say MPP for so mu communicate away. Pacho eno pa said the sha asem de to enimu no. Obia ma me bisa me producer say o list ya wo de ma me din no so say pacho me nim ne oba. And I'm say until now you don't know. Okay, yen call so oba. Nti ye sha asem me kan so oba onya mai oba ti wontimi ama ana wanya ama bia na mfonso bia baba
oson na si kwan so oson de wotimi si kwan
da bia wo ba yemunya wo kokko isu he ya
yemunya wo kokko isu he ya
ande ye beche bibi ndi wonu na oja ho ba ha
oson no si kwan
edi nka no
oson na si oson so de wo si da bia na o the problems nti wo si kwan ti o mu ntimi mu
nti no ma dissipate mu members no nya wo ye be de ama wo members atena ho ayo we juma nti e da ma ti papa nti rep na ntimi ama no hopefully e china de obetimi a join ye that said that ne da wonya kwan ehwe yen e wo United Television so wotina wo TV ho say wo hwe yen wo social media so e wo various handles ne so no nyina ye hu do nti an yen so ye ni so nti ye beda mu nyina mo ase medin e de yakonama Dennis Boateng menua be ma ba ko menua se wo ho ye de o se anope me hwe wo pa mate me da se be me na pacho muntu mo boy ana musi den mo ya mi nko pacho ye bo nyumunu nti a chese ye pamu me ne makramu ye wono china